Hello and welcome to UIMnews. We are today in Marina Bay Sands in Singapore, attending the Trenchless Asia 2012. I have with me here the Marketing Director for Westrade Event Management Group, the official partner for ISTT and Trenchless Asia. Meet Mr. Paul Harwood.
Very nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you, Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul, so Westrade has been into event management of Trenchless events for more than 2 decades.
Yes.
So how do you see the participation of Trenchless Asia when it comes back to Singapore?
Well, this is our second time in Singapore. We were in Singapore in 2010, which was with the ISTT's international show. Subsequently, before that, we had been in Singapore many years ago, 17 years ago, I think.
17 years ago as well.
So we take Trenchless Asia all around the Asia-Pacific region every 2 years. And that slots nicely in with our Trenchless calendar because we have to put in all our other countries and all their events in there. So the first time here that we've collaborated with SIWW. So usually Trenchless Asia is a standalone event, but this year the first time we've co-located with.
So the participation is pretty big.
Yes.
It's very big. It's very big.
Absolutely.
Alright. So how do you see the participation of the specialists and the contractors from Asian region?
Well, it's quite interesting at the moment because in our conference program we try and, although we're based in Singapore for this show, we try to make sure that we cover the entire Asia-Pacific region. Absolutely. So even though we're here in Singapore, our speakers are from the Malaysia region. Yeah.
Alright. So when can we expect the next Trenchless Asia?
Well, first of all, I'd like to get through this Trenchless Asia.
Yeah, that's great. That's pretty good.
We still have 1.5 days to go, but so far the show's been really successful, certainly exceeding our expectations. Our usual plan is to move Trenchless Asia around the region every 2 years to go somewhere else.
In Asia Pacific.
Yes. However, the response so far to the show this week has been very positive. So we will have to consider whether or not we base the show perhaps here in Singapore, but we'll make that decision at the end of this show.
Okay, alright. So and how do you see the participation of the international community in the show? We have academicians, right from academicians to company owners all coming over here.
Absolutely. Well, I think the important thing for us is that we continue to provide an educational masterclass for Trenchless. So we don't just look at the existing companies and what they're doing and the existing projects, but we really try to educate owners, asset management companies and students all about the advantages of Trenchless technology. And I think if we do that, then obviously we continue bringing people into the field. Technology advances all the time.
That's correct.
So there's always an ongoing program.
Yes. I do see a lot of innovative designs happening. A lot of shop booths are having a lot of designs happening.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's something good that Asia Pacific is being shared from the Western countries as well.
Absolutely. And there's lots of projects currently in many areas across the region, and each one is challenging. So our exhibitors have to be very innovative with their approach, very flexible, and of course they then bring that to the show. So there's always something that we need to find in our conference.
So can you also share how many exhibitors are here in the booth, in the Trenchless Asia?
We have 55 exhibitors.
Alright, 55 exhibitors from all over the world.
All over the world, yes. So I would say probably we have a pavilion from the Germans, so we have a German pavilion here.
So we have a German pavilion just behind you.
You might be able to see that. So we try to, again, the international community that we've built up with all our shows tends to travel with us to where we hold the show. So it's a really good representation of the Trenchless industry.
Alright, so I think we probably will meet soon.
We will.
In Singapore or somewhere in the Asia Pacific.
Singapore, after this I'm off to Dubai.
Alright.
Straight to Dubai to prepare for our Trenchless Middle East show in March next year.
Alright.
And then we have a really big show in the UK in October this year.
In October.
Yes. So come and join us in the UK.
Sure. So compliments from our side, from UIMnews.
Lovely, and thank you for your support.
Congrats.
Excellent.
So well, that was Mr. Paul Harwood from the Westrade Event Management Group in the Trenchless Asia counter, which is happening in the prestigious Marina Bay Sands in Singapore. Thank you.